Hello everybody, welcome back to baseball. Final game of this 4-game set against the Cleveland Guardians. Thank God. I'm tired of dealing with their 7 left-handed hitter, 2 right-handed hitter lineup. Give me some more balanced teams in the future. I mean, it wouldn't be as bad if I had any left-handed relievers in the bullpen. Speaking of left-handed pitchers, we have Robbie Ray, so we should see a little bit more balance here, hopefully. We can hopefully play pretty well. Uh-oh. Never ever good to start a video with a yawn. I forgot that I muted the camera. Didn't even have to tell you that. This is youtube.com/SeanSourceRex. My name is Sean. We're playing baseball every single day, 6 p.m. Pacific time, right here on the channel. You can scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos every 12 hours, 6 a.m., 6 p.m., and you can follow along with the 2023 Seattle Mariners. Again, forgot I turned my camera off, did a lot of hand motions there. It's getting late here. Let's jump into the game. Aaron Savale, I believe is how you pronounce his last name. He is getting the start for Cleveland. Robbie Ray, he's getting the start for the Mariners. Coming off a pretty bad loss. 7-5, the score looks closer than it actually was. We were down 6-0. We scored 5 in the 7th. Gave up 1 in the 8th and couldn't really ever get back into that groove. Probably should have done a little bit more damage in that 7th inning. But I don't know. I didn't go back and look at the footage or anything. Today we have an opportunity to win the series. We can also just walk out with a tie, which is fine. We have a half-game lead in the AL West. It is still obviously very, very early. Yeah, we're number 1 so far. That feels pretty good. We're going to wear that cream jersey that the Mariners wear on Sunday. Oh, hold on. There we go. It's weird. Usually on Sundays, the game sets you up to have that as the jersey, but all right, I'll have to pay attention to that if applicable. We got clear skies. We got the retractable roof open. Regional theme hybrid. Okay, Robbie Ray. Anybody need a rest? Cal Raleigh, it's a right-handed pitcher. He's so good against righties. Tom Murphy is the backup. He's better against lefties, but he's not actually terrible against righties. I guess I should have looked and saw who we were playing. I don't know. Everybody else looks pretty good. We'll probably rock this lineup throughout most of this next week, and then that day off should actually reset everything. We should be in good shape. Kyle Raleigh's probably the guy we're going to have to sub out at some point. I'm wondering if today is the day to do it. While I think about that, we could try and set this. I mean, if we switch Cal Raleigh out. Oh, Pollock's back in, by the way. Contact. Haggerty. See, I wish Haggerty was better against righties, because he's a switch hitter, which would give me one more advantageous hitter. But he's much better against lefties than righties. It's actually a pretty easy fix. Tinker a couple of guys around. So we got 2 lefties a switch, a couple righties a switch, and a bunch of righties. So great. Excellent. It's literally the same ratio. 7-2.
And welcome in, everybody.
God damn it.
Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Seattle Mariners.
Kind of nice if we got some different
we'll be back
angles.
with the first pitch right after this.
Whoa. She getting wild. Oops, that's not what I wanted to look at.
So just about set now. Getting the nod.
Robbie Ray was 12-12 in his 32 starts. 3.71 ERA. They 189 innings, 163 hits, a 1.19 whip, some walks, some strikeouts. He got the big contract to come to Seattle and didn't really seem like he found his Cy Young form, but we'll see if this year is any different, at least in real life.
And we're underway here this afternoon.
I think Robbie Ray was the ace last time around. And I think that he got off to a really good start with his record and then stumbled towards the end of the season because the difficulty got all out of whack. Basically, it was at its lowest. The difficulty was at its lowest when he would come around and at its highest with the fifth pitcher. But because I wasn't great with the fourth and fifth pitcher, it would drop the difficulty down, so then when Robbie Ray came back around, it jacked the difficulty way up, but then something got out of whack. Anyway, four-seam fastball at 96, a slider, sinker, knuckle curve, and a circle change. We're going to actually go with that slider here for pitch number 2. Fouled away. There. All right, 0-2. Let's go high and inside with a fastball. He's like telling me what he wants, but I don't give a hoot.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting second, the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. 2 hits in 13 at-bats in the series so far. And first offering is fouled off. Stephen Kwan, pretty active on the bases, and not surprising, his favorite players growing up were 2 really good base runners, Ichiro Suzuki and Dave Roberts. Quick start to this afternoon's action, 2 gone.
All right, much better start than what we saw yesterday. Give up the home run to the first batter. Immediately found ourselves down.
Now it's Jose Ramirez, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits.
He had 2 home runs. 4 ribbies. Gross.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
So is he better against righties or lefties, or is he just fucking incredible
really
everywhere?
Slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Mike Zunino stands in now and watches strike 1. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time
Bury a
it's
slider in
hard to
there, I
get the barrel
guess.
to it.
Zunino was a Mariner at one time. Pick up the pace a little bit here with a 4-seam fastball. That one sailed disgustingly on me.
There. You're looking for something you see well. That
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks
that
for
was
second.
Awful.
Ramirez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss for the
Got him with that
strikeout.
79-mile-an-hour knuckle curve.
Strike 3.
Okay, gave up the absolute rocket.
Turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Seattle and towing the slab, Aaron Savali.
Savali with 20 starts, a 5-6 record. Nearly 5 on the ERA, 97 innings with 93 hits. 22 strikeouts, 98. 22 walks, 98 strikeouts. Those numbers did not matter. It flips.
chance of being successful.
We go to the bottom of the first.
Works with a cutter, a curveball, a sinker, a 4-seam fastball, and a slider.
And the pitch. And that's
See if we can get off to a bit of a better start here. That is not what I was looking for. That cutter was way outside.
Batting second, the shortstop, J.P.
Now the number 2 hitter, J.P. Crawford. In there, and it's 0-1. Missed inside with the curve.
That was a spicy curveball. Kind of an FU curveball.
There's the strike.
Cutter's in the zone. We'll stoplight action there.
That one just misses.
That should have been strike 3.
And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Ty France up next for the Mariners. First pitch, and he just misses.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Oh,
Chopped left
no.
side.
He shouldn't have touched it.
Not in time. He's safe.
With 2 outs,
Woo.
you just want to find
That
a
was
way to
almost
keep
an
the line
out.
moving
What a
for the next guy.
disgusting
infield
situation
single
that
right there
was.
does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Colton Wong up to hit. Just 2 for 11 in the series so far. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And it skips in the dirt. Next offering is in for a strike.
Damn it.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground.
And of course, that one was the one that was different.
And plenty
Fuck.
of time to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. One left for Seattle. We played an inning, no score.
Hit for each team. Actually, that hit for the Mariners probably shouldn't even be there. It looked like that was going to roll into foul territory. I mean, I guess just take the hit if it happens, but you can also try and let it roll foul.
Strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The line to kick the pitch. That's off the
Come
mark. And the count 1 and 2.
It's a good
Come
take.
on.
The 1-2. Got him looking for the
A little surprised I got him with that pitch.
In for strike 3.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Josh Bell, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Just 1 hit and 13 at-bats for the series. Next pitch inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Didn't think it was going to be that bad, but it was.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Second inning here. No score. Foul ball still a 1 and 2 count. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Son of a bitch. Fuck, this dude's an 0.77 hitter. I've
Here's the 2-2.
been very good against him, and I just can't get him out. That is so fucking irritating.
And on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Foul ball, and it remains a full
Just take your
count.
fucking walk, man. Come on.
One down, base is empty. Foul.
Trying to
We'll
sneak
see
a fastball
another
in there. I
payoff
realize
pitch.
that everything down in that zone, the bottom left,
Kicks
was
and deals. Got it
sinker,
foul for the
or
pitch.
just something off speed. That's the result? Come on, man. Fucking bullshit.
Yeah,
13
really
pitch at bat.
settling in
Fuck
and
off.
getting the feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Now it's going to be John Kenzie Noel. Next offering upstairs.
I'm getting so fucking irritated with that shit. Are you fucking kidding me?
And downstairs. That one in for a strike, 2-2. In the air out to center. Wong makes the catch.
Thank you,
and that'll
Colton.
do it.
Little tip of the hat for you.
Guardians fail to score. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
I mean, these pitches do not feel like they are that
We head to
bad.
the bottom of the second.
And they're
now for
just like
Seattle,
in the
Teoscar
middle of the
Hernandez.
fucking heart of the plate.
Hernandez.
The pitch. And that one missing low. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
In the air, left field, down the line. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic.
Automatic double.
Well, there's
Okay.
something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
A.J. Pollock at the dish. That hits
good
the
take.
dirt. 1-0.
Here we go.
Hernandez at second with nobody out. Left
That's
field.
not what I was looking for.
Quan makes the grab, and there's one down. Cal Raleigh
Batting
will
seventh,
hit next
the catcher.
with just one hit in 11 at-bats in the series so far. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him. And there's two away.
Most
That
guys
fucking
are very
cutter.
aggressive when they see
Oh,
the
the
stakes out
fucking
there on
cutter.
the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Really looking good at the plate so far in the series with 5 hits and 11 at-bats. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The other way. And a base hit. Hernandez rounds third, headed for the plate. The tag, and he's safe.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2
Not exactly
strikes.
the way I
think he
wanted to
choked
do
up
it, but
a
I'll
little bit,
take
maybe
it.
spread
Ugh.
out, but he
Got
the
him to
job done right
second,
there.
took a couple outs. It was a real close play at the plate. Get a replay here. Clearly safe, but not really what you're looking for as
Here's
far
Taylor
as
Trammell.
how you got it done.
Slapped foul.
That was the pitch I was kind of looking for. I was a little, it would have been off the inside of the bat a little bit. Not a ton of speed there from, I believe it's Raleigh over there.
The next pitch misses. 1-1. That one missed.
2-1.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit
Keep
up the
him
middle.
moving.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. Falling behind 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-1.
That's fine. That's fine. I was looking up in the zone. Hasn't really thrown anything where I've been looking.
Slider misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
It falls in, and that's enough. The run comes in from second.
There's the hit we're looking for.
That's now 3 hits in a
Go
row for the
Rodriguez.
offense. To me, it's
Julio.
just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
So 2 on with 2 away. And here is J.P. Crawford. He's 0 for 1. In the air out towards right center. No trouble here.
little too
Puts it
far
away for
under
the
it.
out.
Darn it.
And that's the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4
Got to do a better
hits,
job of driving
no
more
errors,
runs
and a
home.
couple
5
left on.
hits, only
We head
2 of
on
those
down to
guys
the top of
score.
the third. It's the Mariners 2 and the Guardians nothing. Welcome back. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Oscar Gonzalez. In there at the knees.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And now the lefty out to short. Crawford over to pick it up. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 7,
Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Straw, 28 years old, and he won a Gold Glove last season. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1. And a pitch.
Going right back there.
That one hit to right.
Nice play, Hernandez. Let's
Racing over to
go.
make the catch.
The batter, the second baseman.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Jimenez, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering.
There we
is
go.
in
That's a
for
beautiful
strike.
knuckle curve.
Swing and a pop up in foul
Suarez.
ground and a foul ball.
Just not enough.
The pitch.
Not enough speed.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. And it's even up.
Oh, come on.
And there's a ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Are you serious? That's the end of the inning right there.
3-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And there's ball 4.
That should have been a strikeout. Fucking
Well, that's a nice job
bullshit,
of grinding out that
dude.
at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the attack.
So that's a strike,
nice job
huh?
to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Jimenez at second with 2 down. Struck him out looking.
That was so many extra pitches.
One left
This
for the
pitch count is
Guardians.
astronomical
They trail
with
here,
him.
2-0.
I'm gonna be lucky to get through like 5 at this rate. He's at like nearly 50.
As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France. And the right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Ty France, a pretty cool story. A 34th round pick in 2015 out of San Diego State. And in 2022, he was an all-star.
Got me with
In
that
the
one.
dirt. Zanino on to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Colton Wong
Now back.
up next for the Mariners. Grounded out his first time. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Wong goes 5 feet 7 inches, 185 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Way too
the
early
ground,
on that.
right
The cut was
side,
still
and he takes
low.
it himself for the out. And now
Oh, this
Teoscar Hernandez,
fucking pitcher.
1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Next pitch is popped up. Ramirez makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Seattle, but they're on top 2-0.
That sucks. That fucking
As
bullshit
we go to the top
sucks.
of the fourth. Here's Jose
Fuck.
The
Ramirez.
third baseman.
55 fucking pitches.
Ramirez.
Ray back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Well, Jose Ramirez had a sensational 2018 season. He became just the 8th player ever to have a season with 30 doubles, 30 homers, 30 steals, and walking more than he struck out. Next offering is fouled back. And that chance handled. Over to first, and Ramirez is set down.
Now batting. Catcher. Mike.
Here's Mike Zanino. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. And fouled off. Kicks and fires. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Next pitch is outside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He was going, he went low so many fucking times. And of course, the one time I'm like really just trying to predict it. And it's
I think he just gave
fucking
up
up
on
in the
it way
goddamn
too
zone.
early.
I'm so
By the time he
irritated to put that
realized
out.
it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Rosario in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is down low. And it's a ball and a strike. Here comes a pitch. In the air, left field. Pollock has this one sized up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Guardians go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0.
what a mess. What a freaking mess. Oh my goodness.
Bottom of the fourth. Now the left
Leading off
fielder,
for the
A.J.
Mariners,
Pollock.
The left fielder, A.J.
Pitch.
Pollock.
And first offering is fouled off. On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, these Mariners.
The number of times I've
job
just
of
dropped my
waiting for the
head
right pitch to
in
come
these
their way,
games.
and I'm seeing very patient at bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Ramirez sends it to first, and they take care of Pollock for the out. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Liner caught at second.
Well, 2 goals when you've got the go-ahead run
Oh
at the plate.
my
Keep him
fucking
in the
God.
and then second, keep him off base.
Perfect,
That diving
perfect.
stop right there does just
Fucking
that.
perfect,
Excellent
perfect.
job.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Singled and scored his first time. First offering misses the mark. Smoked in the
I
left
would
base
have
hit.
lost my
And that
fucking
extends
mind
the
if
inning.
I had lost 2 hits in a row that were like that.
Maybe a little out
I mean, the
front of
first
pitch
one,
right
like,
there,
okay,
but
like
he
a nice
squared
kind
it
of
up really
diving
good,
catch or
and
whatever.
He kept it inside the line, and just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
Taylor Trammell digs in now, and he's already singled in this game. In there for strike 1.
Oh,
Right side,
darn it.
Jimenez.
Darn
gloves
it, just on
tosses
top
to
of that.
First, inning over. Mariners lead 1, but they hold the 2-0 lead.
Just on top of that that pitch there. You see Seahawks Stadium over there?
Back at T-Mobile Park,
Leading
and
off
here
for the
is
Guardians.
Josh Bell.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh.
The wind of the pitch. And there's the strike.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
That one is absolutely belted way back there. And in one hops the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th.
He took a terrible first step.
A pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Runner at second, nobody out. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. In the air, out towards left center. Pulls it in on the run. 1 down.
How many guys do the Guardians have making their fucking major league debut?
And up next for Cleveland, Oscar Gonzalez. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Gonzalez.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore. 0-1 down. That's down and in.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second here, 1 gone. In the air, right field. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. In comes the run from second, and now they trail by 1.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Really good swing right there.
I'm so fucking irritated. Both of those fielders made terrible first steps. I mean, just god-awful first steps at that.
Next to hit, Miles Straw. That's to third. It's in and out of his glove.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And the batter now, Andres Jimenez. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there for strike 1. clips the corner.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Quan, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Good contact guy, good defender. Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye right there.
Yeah, that one did not feel good.
At second,
Again, not sure if it was that bad.
Next pitch is popped up. Crawford settles under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And this is
Give
now
up one. We're going to be
a 2-1
bringing in
ball
another
game.
pitcher, Robbie Ray. Not what I was looking for, honestly. But you'll see on on both of those, if you go back and look at them, both the left fielder and the right fielder make terrible first steps. Costs them even a shot at catching the ball.
I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. And another ball.
1 strike.
Bounce to third. And he grabs it foul.
Yeah, threw away a 3-1 count right there.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and that's the first out.
This guy is pitching very well against me. It's everything that's kind of my own fucking nightmare. It's really low in the zone. I'm not having a good read on it.
Crawford stands in now.
Second guessing myself a lot here.
Comebacker to the mound. He caught it behind his back.
Yeah,
And
that was a
very
half-hearted
nicely
swing
done
at
for the
best.
out.
We're likely gonna have to just hold on to these 2 runs and hope that that's enough. I mean, but look at that shit. And then of course the slider is a hanger, and I'm looking the low.
Straw makes the catch, and that'll do it. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners.
Fucking trash ass fucking bull.
He's a guy who
Fucking
does it
shit.
all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits from contact.
There's Castillo's
to
numbers. Lefties are batting
but there's
250, but
on-base
righties
slugs, too.
not
So
batting
they turn things
anything.
over to the righty, Diego Castillo. He's making his second appearance of the season.
I hope that this can kind of stabilize it a little bit. I'm not going to... The plan is not to leave him in for too long, but maybe if things go all right.
And he deals. Line drive to short.
Crawford, let's go. Let's go, Crawford.
The catcher, Mike.
Neutralize Ramirez, who was 3 for
Mike
4
Zunino
yesterday.
now at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there, and it's 0-1.
This is where I start to actually have an
Zunino,
advantage.
in his 9th season,
They gave me a
32
lot
years
of,
old, a former
they have a lot of
first-round
right-handed
pick back in 2012.
bats in their lineup because I started a left-handed pitcher. Now it becomes a positive for me and a negative for them. Obviously,
And that's down and
Francona's
away.
probably going to go to the bench.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I would imagine a lot of pinch hitters.
Battling here as he
I mean, in
fouls
fact,
it away.
that's what I would start doing. There's no way I'm going to be using a 52 rated freaking lefty
1-2.
pitcher.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a 1-2 again.
Ball 2.
swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. 2 outs, base is empty. Ahmed Rosario digs in for the Guardians. Right side, hard hit. He handles it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
A very weird route to the base path. They got it. They got it.
4-5-6 coming up. It's the Mariners 2 and the Guardians 1. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Colton Wong. The wind of the pitch. On the ground to short. Rosario tosses to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Savali, 27 years old. And
all right,
he
man.
was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Tapped softly on the ground. On the run,
I'm all out of sorts here. I can't figure it out. Not seeing it. I'm not.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Pollock goes 6'1", a member of the 1,000 hit club. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is in for a strike. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Trevor Stephan appears to be getting loose. De Los Santos warming up as well. This to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and that is the inning. Mariners are down in order, but they still lead it 2-1.
How did I even score 2 runs? What is this stupid fucking game? God damn it.
We go to the top of the 7th. So in now for Cleveland, Josh Bell. The right-hander back to work. Ball 1 low. The tying run at the plate. And now 2-1.
Man, that's frustrating. They're right there.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Looking to get the tying run on base. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Noel lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Next offering is in for a strike.
Awful slider. I mean, that is
on at first. Nobody out.
How is it that off? It's like 3 degrees to the right and like maybe like a touch quick.
And a pitch. Swings and
it's like it's the worst pitch I've ever thrown.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking.
Can I not just get one of those to break to the inside?
And the right-hander deals. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Absolute fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Bull fucking shit.
Murphy.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Strong in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Comes up empty
That
on
was-
the swing. 0-2 now.
Two really good back-to-back
Okay,
sliders.
all right.
Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up and it drops in. Throw comes in quickly and the tying run forced to hold on at third with 1 away.
Oh, that at-bat had a lot
Hernandez took
riding on
another
it.
terrible
Certainly a
first
pivotal
step. He
swing
went
of the bat in this
backwards
ballgame.
instead of
But the way
driving to the
defenders
ball.
track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long.
Fortunately, they
ball in
weren't
there. He
too
found that.
aggressive
Tying
in
runs now
there.
Just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him and end the inning.
And it falls. Here's the throw to the plate. And that's the second out of the inning on the force play.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield.
Another
was
terrible
perfect to
first
get the
step.
out.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. First offering and it just misses. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. The next offering misses. Down 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And the righty deals. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
Holy
Snuck
fucking
the
shit.
fastball
Can I
by
get
him.
a fucking pitch to go by goddamn way? Jesus Christ.
Okay, as long as he's getting results.
Fuck.
Right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Thank
seventh.
fucking
Trevor
God.
Stephan.
Thank you
This is
for
his
bringing in,
first
hopefully
appearance
not a
of the
piece of
season.
shit.
Stephan.
The other pitcher was so goddamn annoying. And the worst part is I think I'm going to have to see him when we see him in
Now the
Cleveland.
Mariners catcher, Cal
The
Raleigh.
pitcher.
Four-seam splitter and a slider, 99, 90, 89.
Pitch. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch.
Are you-
Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom
goddamn
just
it.
falls out of it.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Right-handed reliever. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Come on. You finally fix it and not put sit down as the top option?
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Really early on that one?
Line drive,
Darn.
and out number 1. on
Darn
the
it.
grab.
The batter, the third baseman.
And now for Seattle, Eugenio Suarez. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Next pitch downstairs, ball 1. And there's a ball.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Sharp grounder. That's
There we
a
go.
base hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Now here is Taylor Trammell. And he grounds one to the right side. To second, pulls him off the bag. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
We finally get an error to go in our favor.
to the top of the Seattle order. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
The 0-1. This one high in the air to left center. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
Fucking perfect.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and that will fall. Straw fires it to the plate. He beats it.
Let's go!
It's 3-1.
Let's go! That's a big run right there, J.P. Crawford. You are the fucking man.
I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
First and second, 2 down. Now, Ty France, 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Trammell, the lead runner at second. Crawford on at first with 2 down. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And that's in there at the knees. This one in the air center field. That one gets down for a hit. Runner from second scores as they add on, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where
Let's
batting
go.
averages are just so
Let's
much higher.
fucking
Didn't try to
go.
do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Angel De Los Santos.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Colton Wong.
4-seam at 98, a slider at 85, a circle change at 90.
Pitch misses inside.
And we're doing this damage with 2 outs. That is important.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike. Outside corner, there's a strike. Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. So 2 runs in the inning.
I'm very
3
unhappy with that,
hits,
I bet.
1 error, but 2 are left
I was looking
stranded.
for the
8th
I was looking
inning
for the
coming
off
up.
speed.
It's the Mariners 4 and the Guardians 1.
What a waste.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to
All right,
start
Paul
the
Sewald's
eighth.
coming
Paul
in here.
Sewald.
Number 37.
Lefties are batting 333 off of him.
Seawald.
Otherwise, a lot of good zeros and a lot of good places. A little early, and then obviously it being left means that it's the complete. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. There we go.
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. First pitch, and he just misses.
That's exactly what I wanted to see.
Critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
This one chopped up the middle. On to France, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
Okay, that neutralizes Ramirez, which is good.
Mike Zunino digs in for the Guardians. In there for strike one. Seawald, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Next pitch is popped up. France makes the catch, and there are two down.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to
that
fail.
one did not feel good.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Next pitch is outside.
Come on.
Got to keep things
Here.
very tight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Fucking bullshit.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Goddamn calls.
And that's ball 4.
I'm so goddamn
Almost a coin
annoyed.
flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
In the air, left field. Pollock has this one sized up. He's there. He's got it.
Get out of
And
here.
that is that.
Fucking
Guardians
bullshit
lead
out of here.
1. And this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Boy, I'm certainly am frustrated for a person who's winning a game by 3 runs.
Back here at the ballpark, now it's the right fielder, Teoscar
Moving up
Hernandez.
for the Mariners.
With this kind of lead,
The
he
right
can swing
fielder.
freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Hernandez.
And here it comes. To third. Ramirez sends it to first, and Hernandez is out. And up next for Seattle, A.J. Pollock. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases, and they add a run. It's 5-1.
Let's go. That was a frustration swing that was rewarded with a home run. I was very irritated, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 1 out, nobody on. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. That one's in there, 0-1. Next offering is foul back.
That's a miss on that fastball.
And the 0-2. Bounced up the middle. And that one
there we
finds
go.
its way through.
There you go. Get in the
So they
hit
get a man
column there,
aboard
Cal
with a
Raleigh.
one-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
Man at first with 1 gone. Eugenio Suarez up next for the Mariners. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First offering misses the mark. Knocks it down. Bell tossed to second, and he'll keep it for just the 1.
Well, hey, we got a little lucky with the force out on home at home. What the hell happened there? Let's take a quick look at the replay here. Suarez reached first on. Fielder's choice. Let me see what happened. Should have been a catch and even a double play here by who we got? Bell. For some reason, I thought those were Z's. I'm thinking about Z's. Okay. That was a very weird
Taylor
play.
Trammell up next for the Mariners. Swings through that
Boy,
one.
really early on that.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
At the belt and fires. Way inside, gets out of the way. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Quan makes the catch, and that'll do it. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Guardians. We go to the ninth, and now the DH, John Kenzie.
Go ahead and leave Sewald in.
Sewald back to work. That smash towards center.
He will actually get credit for a save here.
And up next for Cleveland, Oscar Gonzalez. And that's in there for strike one.
This ended a Mariners victory. Nothing goes too terribly awry.
220 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2012. And they're down to their last out. 2 outs, base is empty. Miles Straw, the next to hit. First pitch just misses.
Fucking strike, dude. Oh my gosh.
And it's fouled away. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. High fly ball out into left center field. He's got it.
All right.
Game. And the Mariners win the series as they take 3 out of 4 on the weekend.
Oh, look at that. An achievement somehow.
Right now, you win this series. You got another team coming in.
Oh, cool. Didn't even think about the achievement there. But I will take the 40 gamer score. Let's go. Good shit.
These guys, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
5-1 is how it ends.
All right, 11 hits, 5 runs. Sewald with his first save of the season. Robbie Ray picks up the victory. It's a little surprising I was even able to get 2 runs for a while. It's just, ugh. Like 3 perfect hits got freaking robbed in this game. Pollock came through with a nice lead extender there. And there's your game. Savale, he picks up the loss. Oh, pardon me. Even though he pitched very well, 6 innings pitched, 6 hits, 2 strikeouts, no walks, 2 earned in the loss. Robbie Ray, 5 innings pitched, 4 hits, 6 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 earned. He was also the player of the game. I guess that kind of makes sense. Sewald picks up save number 1. Oscar Gonzalez for Cleveland was 1 for 3 with a double and a ribby. Miles Straw 2 for 4. Josh Bell 1 for 3 with a double. He scored. Jimenez was 0 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. I don't know if that's notable, but all right. Pollock was 1 for 4 with a solo shot. Teoscar Hernandez was 1 for 4 with a double and a run. Julio Rodriguez 1 for 4. He knocked in a run. But Suarez had a big day with a 3 for 4 afternoon. Couple of runs scored himself and a ribby. So the losing streak is at 1. Ends at 1, I should say. And we're moving on to the Los Angeles Angels here in Seattle over the next couple of days. So be sure to tune in for that. We got that cool pack thing. We'll be facing Reed Detmers, Jose Suarez, Shohei Ohtani. And one of those is scarier than the other two. let's go ahead and advance the day. There is your pitching matchup. Gonzaga Bulldog, Marco Gonzalez taking on Reed Detmers tomorrow right here on the channel. Not a great game. Not super thrilled with that. I'm a little worried because my number 1 and number 4 pitcher were the two that I seem to struggle the most with, and the pitch count was really high for most of it, and I just wasn't getting the control that I was hoping for. They were missing, but it was so close. It's just like, if it's just half a ball further. There were absolutely some missed calls in there, some just mind-boggling, like baffling shit. And some weird plays just in general. We had a weird force out at home. That was bizarre, but we were able to get out of that. That was a weird game. For most of it, I was even confused how we got 2 runs in the first place, because I was just not hitting it well. They finally brought in another guy. I was able to get a little bit more going off of those other pitchers that they brought in, and we were able to, I don't know if cruise is the right word, but we were able to accumulate another 5-run game, which means that 3 games in a row we've scored at least 5 runs. That's pretty good. Anyway, we're 3-1 through 4. We got the series win against the Cleveland Guardians, who we will see later this week. But we have the Angels to face next, and that will be your game tomorrow. Game 1 of 3, taking on Los Angeles. And we'll see you then, 6 p.m. Pacific time, right here on youtube.com/ShonOsaurusRex. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we will see you tomorrow. Subscribe.